Hello everybody on this wonderful Saturday night. Today I have been to hell and back and to hell again, and I'm still in hell. I don't really know what the purpose of making this video is. I just guess I'm trying to share my feelings, and it's this dire feeling of loneliness and isolation that is just unbearable. So I guess that's why I'm talking to you all, whoever's going to watch this. I remember I wrote a blog post about loneliness and where that stems from, and I said that it stems from this feeling of, not quite understanding yourself, and there's some kind of internal conflict that goes on with that, and it makes you feel like nothing understands you, but that's only because maybe you don't quite understand yourself. But I know that I know so much about myself. I'm constantly examining myself and my ideas and my morals and my stances and positions. I'm constantly examining them, like Socrates says, the unexamined life is not worth living. And I'm constantly in a state of, self-examination, self-reflection, and maybe that's my problem. Maybe because I've always been a perfectionist, and because I do know so much about myself, maybe that's where this unsatisfactory kind of isolating feeling comes from. And then that really does make you feel like the only person on earth, because you don't feel like anyone can ever understand you. When you know so much about yourself, you know that your mind works in this most complicated way. It's a massive web of things, and I don't ever expect or think that anyone can understand that, which makes me feel so alien. That's the word, alien. I feel very alien. But I think that could be a good thing, that I feel alien, because this world is so corrupt, and it's so vile and so unwelcoming. The fact that I feel like an alien might be an indication of some kind of purity or something, I don't know. But I don't like to conform to people's ideas, or I don't like to... I like to make up all my own decisions. I wouldn't say I'm arrogant, because I do listen to people. I'm really interested in what people have to say and what people think and why. That's why I'm taking psychology. But I just wish more people would think for themselves, just using their own brain and their own... I wish people would, really get to know themselves and why they think the things they think, and why they are who they are, and why they do what they do and how they do it. Because if people knew, if everybody did this, if everybody reflected and took themselves into account each day, then I think the world would make a lot more sense. Because at the moment it's just crazy, it's madness. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. And I'm not insane. I'm just an alien, apparently. But yeah, what I hope to do is to carry out a few projects to investigate what, the larger society thinks. What if they really do think at all for themselves? I'm not trying to be condescending or patronizing, but I didn't used to think for myself. I used to just hear an idea, receive an idea from an authority maybe, and I used to think, okay, they must be right because they're in this position for a reason, they know what they're talking about. that's not true. It's not true. This world is crazy and corrupt for a reason, because people just look up to these figures of authority, the government or whatever, and they think that they must be right, and they don't think for themselves. They go on about their daily little lives without much reflection at all. That's painful to me. That it's really painful. But then again, overthinking is not good, and I'm pretty sure that's what I do a lot. I mean, I would say a few hours a day is spent just thinking conceptual, philosophy, whatever. Just thinking about the state of the world, why it is this way, who I am, who am I, what do I mean, what is my purpose, what is, what context is it that I'm living in, and why, and what can I do to change that, or should I be changing that, should I be wanting to change that, or will it change itself? I don't know. There's so many thoughts, and that doesn't help in making me feel alien either. It would just be refreshing to know that people are thinking, that people are questioning their existence, other people's existence, the existence of ideas, and because I don't feel like enough thinking is going on, because if there were, we would be much more wise and much more spiritual beings than we are. Yeah. The reason I've been to hell and back is because I realised that people don't really think. They don't think about what their actions may mean for others, what the consequences are. They can't sympathise, they're not empathetic. I think that's what it is, and that's another one of my, it's weird to think of it as a fault, but I think that I have too much empathy, or too much sympathy. Because there's got to be a balance between taking yourself into account and between, taking others into account in your life. But it's hard to get that balance, and I'm not quite sure how to get that balance yet, but I'm trying to work towards it. How am I doing that? I guess by thinking about it and trying to come to a solution, trying to come to a, systematic way of achieving the balance. But yes, I am very alone right now. And there's not a friend in the world who can just share this loneliness with me. No one to just sit here and listen, or just to exist with, There's no other human on earth who can just exist with me and, just be. That's why I have my music. That's why I have my art. That's why I have my blog, this new vlog. Because I have to become my own company in the healthiest way possible. Like I say, you should be able to be alone, but not lonely. But I'm having troubles with that. Why do people do what they do? Why do they lead? How can they lead these unexamined lives and just go about, their day with a blindfold on? Not only to the world, but to themselves. What are they doing? What are they doing it for? I just don't know. I don't know. And I wish I could know, and one day I will know. And through these projects that I'll be doing, which involves like mass surveying, I'll probably look like a crazy cat lady, but that's okay with me. I don't really care. But hopefully I'll just get into the minds and see if, hopefully I'll be able to tell like the mechanisms of their brain. I just don't know. It's confusing as hell. That it just seems way too simple to just wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, wash your face, go to your work or go to university, study and learn, receive new ideas and get these ideas locked up in your brain and, you know, develop conference. And I just can't do that. So many people do it and I don't. I want to change that. It's really nice to have a simple life, but I don't think it's simple. I think it's just living. There's a difference. I think living a simple life is probably one of the most complicated things you could ever do. Simplicity is the ultimate complication, as somebody says. I've heard that along the way and I completely agree with it. But anyways, for now I'm alone thinking or talking to you, which is kind of cool, I guess. And I've kind of got this manic state going on, so many ideas. I just feel like going out there now and just talking to everyone and trying to understand the mechanism. Like, what is going on with you? What is going on? Totally confused, totally alien. Dr. Nourozi out.